Darwin Investments here. Got you guys mounted on the dog. Gonna do try something new today and try to record from her and from myself. So we put them together. See how that looks. She's sitting on my lap. Heard a banging noise in the truck, and she's all scared now. So she's over here trembling basically. But we'll get her out, let her run around a little bit, and I think that'll happen. That'll waken her right up. So got a couple jobs going today, and I'll capture that for you guys along the way. Sure. So the pump outs I could do 9 rigs to fill, depending how big they are, is going to change. And if I can do it, I have to make a special trip out there. I could do it, but I have to bring extra trucks to haul the water. So if they want to do the water, they have to let me know. So the pump out is $60, right? To pump them, 60. And I do cash or card, and then the water would depend on the size, the length of the RV. Sure. So I can take care of you guys. So what I would do then for you, what I would do for you guys, because there's a bunch of you, if you get a couple of you guys get water, I'll give you a break on it basically, and I'll just bring a water truck. But that means they're for sure going to pay me, and you're sure they're going to, because I don't want to haul out their water and have no one buy it. You know what I mean? It's just I have to bring another guy and a separate truck, you know, to bring that much water.
I'm saying, how long, if I call you the day before, how long will it take for you to get out to do a dump? Days?
Usually a day or two. It depends. If you need 9 people, I need a little more heads up so I can fit you guys in. If everyone's doing it once, you have to let me know how many people you have. If it's just you right now, I mean, I can go up there here in the next hour, 2 hours to take care of you. I got some openings today, but it's kind of fluctuating. You know what I mean? So as we get more towards, you want to be pumped out before the big show time comes. You know, if you guys are going to be here for the season, you don't want to be trying to call me on the 19th of January because it'll be a zoo. You know what I mean? Like, so you want to get serviced. Because I need to bring like for you guys, I'd bring the whole truck, a separate guy, another water truck, maybe 2 of them, so I could fill 9 rigs all with water at once. You know, have a couple of pumps going and trucks, and you know, then I can get done with you and get out of there. You know what I mean? But you're gonna fill my entire truck up, so I have to go dump the truck and then go back out. So I'd set aside more time for you guys. You see what I'm saying? But we'll get you taken care of. You guys figure out what you want to do, get a list going, and then you'll give me a day or 2, and I'll just fit you in. Stop shaking. The shit like. The dog running with the camera. See how this comes out. She's super excited. So she loves running next to the truck. Stupid camera stay on her. You do. So what's a good dog? That was a good shot of the dog. Yeah. What's that?
You must love your truck. That's the only time he barks like that.
Oh, the dog?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, oh, crap, the poop truck driver's here.
There he is.
We're going to go out there and say hi to him. It's all excited. Huh, pup? You all excited? She's like, I'm all excited.
It's a big day.
Yep, big day.
Got both trucks out working?
Yeah, intermittently. They got this one going, that one going.
Getting off?
I had them both out yesterday doing septic tanks.
Oh.
Had a bunch of calls for in-ground septic tanks at homes.
Uh-huh.
So I was doing those. So we had all the trucks out running around doing that.
Oh, yeah.
That was quite the project.
Yeah.
Did 2 of them in a row, so that was a lot.
Yeah, because they're, what, 1,000-gallon
Yeah,
tanks?
they're 1,000 gallons. So
Yeah.
they both were like severely neglected. No one had pumped them out in like 20 years. So it was just a mess.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it took us a while to get them emptied, and then it gets so thick at the bottom that you can't get it up the pipe, to pump it out. So like they had to add a whole bunch of water to it to try to like break it up, and we're stirring up with shovels, and it was just,
Oh, what a day, huh?
yeah, it was a lot of work.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Is it still Arizona when you have a septic system, you sell your house, it has to be pumped
Yeah,
out?
Yep.
That's
Has to be
what
pumped
it's
out, has to be inspected. So
Yeah.
that's who called me, was the guy who does the inspections, doesn't do the pumping.
Mm-hmm.
He was using some other company and they weren't happy with him, so they called me because they want me to show up right now because there's escrow tomorrow and da-da-da-da. So luckily he had dug them both up, so that made it a little easier, but they were just a bear. Usually they're not that bad, you can just pump them out, but if they're been neglected so long and they're totally solid, it's like the muck is so thick you can't suck up into the truck. It's like,
Not enough pressure
yeah,
to
it's
do it.
not. It just takes too much vacuum to get it. I mean, it does. It just takes forever to get it up there, and you're trying to add water, and you're mixing it, and then it's still thick, and then it's like just a solid brick in there, like a hay bale inside the tank. You know.
Man. Yeah,
So
I
it's
can
a-
only imagine.
it's a mess.
He only works with
You know.
realtors and rental companies.
Oh yeah.
So we would get that same call the day before. This whole deal's going to go south.
We need it done
I'd
right
say
now.
fan.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd say, okay, that's $300. My labor.
Yeah.
You provide the fan, because if you're going to set on $300,000 about a fan,
Yeah, people are like, I'm not gonna buy it if this GFI isn't changed. I'm like, who gives it? Who the hell?
I know.
That's the least of your worries. The GFI is changed. You know,
Yeah, that's-
people get so petty about that kind of shit too. Like, I don't know why. I see it all. I mean, I deal with it with the RV park and people doing shit in there. Like, oh my god. Like, and the one who ends up losing all the time is me. It's like I'm the one who's always losing money on it.
Yeah.
Like, it's never them. They're just worried about their $10. I'm like,
we always had the Monday morning, the old man punched his fist through the drywall repairs. You could charge $150 with nobody would even question it.
Right.
You know? Yeah, well, the kid fell. Yeah, it's amazing how tall the kid was.
yeah,
Smaller head he had.
yeah, no shit.
We did well doing it. That was good.
About full, so.
Yeah. I gotta
You gotta
say.
figure it out. Well, like I tell people, look at these guys who are like, they want to call me randomly. I'm like, bro, you're gonna keep using the bathroom. It's like doesn't change. You know what I mean? Like,
If you
I'm like,
got a
you-
pretty good handle on how close it is.
yeah, like it doesn't really matter. At the most, you might save one pump out. Like if you sit there and screw around with it,
Over
like
6 months.
yeah, over the course of the entire season, like
Yeah.
it's not even worth it.
No, not at all.
Because the one time I can't do you because I'm busy or I'm doing a septic job that pays more and it's not worth coming out here, then you're gonna be like, now your tank's full. Like, you know, that's what it's gonna happen. You know, like
what it's
I
gonna be.
have groups of 9 people calling me just earlier. They're already starting. They want me to bring them water. They want 900 gallons of water delivered. So I have to bring my truck, 3 other water trucks, and then I'll have all my trucks with water tanks in the back with pumps on them, so I can fill all these RVs up and pump out this whole group. So I'll have both trucks out there full tilt trying to do that job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like those jobs are money. You know,
That's the
those,
one you go after.
yeah, those ones are big money. You know, to go do those jobs. So it's like I'm gonna go do those jobs. So if you're on my schedule, I'll get you taken care of along the way to do that. But the other guys who randomly call me, I'm like, dude, I won't be able to do you. I'm gonna go do that huge job, and I go to one location. I'm there for 20 minutes if I can have enough water and tanks, and if I have enough equipment out there, I can knock them all out in one
trip.
half hour, 45 minutes. Just one truck pumps them, one truck fills them, the other trucks are doing water. And I had like an octopus of hoses coming off the poop truck. I have I had 2 of those 12-volt pumps that I use in my water trucks, and we actually filled a well tank for a guy who owns a bunch of RV parks in town. He wanted 1,200 gallons of water, so I just made a whole bunch of trips with my big truck. Thing sat there for 40 minutes pumping water out of it, so I hooked up 3 hoses. I had 3 hoses going into this well tank trying to get the water out of my truck, you know.
Yeah.
But like I told the guy, I'm like, I go back to fill my truck, it takes me 45 minutes to fill 400 gallons of water in my truck. Like, it's not, it takes a while, you know.
It takes
I have
a while to do, yeah.
at my restaurant, I got a 1-inch water main too, so it moves some good water, but it still takes forever, you know.
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
you can't get in the truck any faster.
Yeah, my well at home is like, you know,
They don't.
10 gallons a minute or something.
Yeah, they don't
you
move.
know,
They don't. Yeah,
it's
they
not
don't
a
move.
lot of water.
They don't move that much, you know. So
Ah.
it's still 40 minutes to fill it, you know.
Yeah,
It's still.
no matter what you do.
Yeah, it takes time regardless, you know. So but yeah,
Yeah.
we do a bunch of jobs like that, so that's good. I mean,
Well, those are good ones. Those are good jobs. How's the restaurant coming along?
good, really good, man.
Good.
We're killing on that. I got my guy over there, and he's just knocking it out of the park. We're putting walls up. We're redoing all the walls now instead of 2x4 frame. We're putting 2x6s up, so we're bracing the building, so we're tearing all the exterior walls out, then we're resheeting it. I got windows. I didn't want to, but I ended up having to move the whole dishwasher room around. So the dishwasher's like $6,000, so I'm keeping that. Hopefully it'll work. I'll try to run that. But I bought a brand new sink. That was like $2,000. The triple basin commercial restaurant sink, you know,
Yeah.
you have to have. So the one I had was like all pieced together and welded. So I just that thing's going in the trash. I'm gonna put a brand new one in there, new faucet, all new plumbing, all new drains. So it's getting all new electrical, all new plumbing throughout the whole building.
Yeah.
All new hot water, all new main water supply, all new drains for all your sinks and all your toilet. Everything's gonna be basically new. And then all the drywall inside, all the windows. I bought a exterior door to make like a smoking lounge. So you,
Okay.
like kind of like Silly Alice has. You can walk out the door and you're like into the.
Yeah.
I'll put a fence up probably eventually, even though it'll be a door. But we're tearing the whole wall out of that side of the building so I could reframe whatever I want. So I'm gonna put a door. I'm going to get rid of the window units, put mini splits in there. It's going to have probably about 110,000 BTUs of air conditioning in the building. I'll put the crazy amounts of AC in there. And right now we're in the kitchen. I got to take all my guy pulled the fire suppression in the kitchen, which he didn't know the cable, and it blew all the high halon things in the building, and it's like a whole freaking mess. It was already, I didn't care. I'm tearing all the drywall anyways. It doesn't really matter, but
Yeah.
it's huge. It's like oily, milky stuff.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's what it leaves
I never,
residue.
Oh,
Halon.
it's a goddamn mess. That stuff is I don't know. It's some kind of wet chemical for grease fires or something. But then I try to get a hold of the hood guy because you have to recertify all that, and then that stuff's out of certification because it hasn't been inspected every year. So you have to like rebuild. Like someone's gonna probably tear it all out, put all new stuff in, which
Start
is
all over. Probably
like it'll be all new. And then I'm like, well, I'm looking at the hood vents. They have those suckers that suck the air up. Well, in that restaurant we have our makeup air. They have air that has to come in as much as goes out. And it's a swamp cooler. When it's kind of stupid, it's in the window. I don't like where it is. I'm like, can I get rid of that? And then they sell different hoods that have intake air. Like I bought a whole water filtration system for the building, like to filter all the water coming into the restaurant. Because I have an RO system in there, RO make reverse osmosis for it. Because I have a legit $10,000 espresso machine in there to make like all your bougie latte coffees and all that stuff. That's what the place was a full blown fancy coffee shop. So I have all the stuff for coffee stuff. So I kept all that. And then, I bought it off the other owner, and then, so I had to add my own RO system in. So now we're plumbing the water. So the water that comes in the building will go through a 5-stage filter before it goes in my dishwasher. So everything will be nicer, and all the water will be, because the water's terrible out here. So I wanted to really get the water filtered really good, so it'd be clean, for the food and everything else you're using in there, So
oh yeah, it makes all the difference in what you're cooking.
yeah, food and appliances and just faucets and all that stuff gets all nasty, So then, like I said, all the water lines were like original, and they were ran. We're taking all those off cut all those out, running all new packs. It'll all be brand new lines, all new in the walls and everything, so not exposed, and so it's gonna be really, really kick ass when we get done with it. But we already had to I had an office. We tore my office out the walls, which I thought we were gonna frame. Then we tore the concrete floor out of it, formed a new form, poured a new concrete floor. Then we got rid of a wall. Then we got rid of my office altogether. I don't have an office anymore. Now that's a dishwashing room. So it's like, I'm like, well, do I get an office now? Like type of thing. Like, I kind of need an office. Well, we'll build the wall over here. I'm like, here, it's kind of like all over the place. Like, oh, okay, we're putting a wall over here now, So.
You gotta go with what?
But he's like, we gotta buy a door, right? Now he wants a 2x6 door. I don't know enough about doors. He goes, your lucky day. Okay, cool. I found a door. It's $1,300 for a door. I'm like, Jesus. He goes, yeah, someone ordered it. They didn't pick it up though, so it's half price. It's $700. I'm I'm like, okay, get it. That's a good deal, I guess. I don't know.
Sounds
Like,
a good deal.
I mean, I told him I wanted a really nice door because, you know, people are gonna slam it and stupid shit. I don't want them to screw up the door, but I'm like, God damn, $1,300 for one door? Like, you know, that's crazy. Like, I was like, and I have to buy 8 windows. You know, I had to buy I put all the windows in the building, so I had to take all the windows out, you know, because I wanted it thermal with insulation.
Absolutely.
They're sweet. We got them, they slide open now, so I can have air come in, you know, so I want to have a private party in there and do whatever, I can do whatever I want in the building, you know, but I'm like, I could have, you know, the windows open, let air come in or out if it's nice out, whatever, you know, so that'd be kind of cool, you know, so you could have, and they're like taller, so they had to cut the wall and the header, and it's been a project. It's been a huge.
Yeah.
It's been a huge learning curve for me, and I'm trying to like figure out like the hood thing and then like the water things that I'm working on. Like, what do I buy? I already bought one. I don't know if I like it. It was like $160 for the setup, and then I found a $1,500 one that does something else. And I'm like trying to figure out which one I can afford, which one I can put in there. You know, like that'll work. You know?
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Yeah,
It's a great learning experience. There's no doubt about it.
Oh yeah, it's been a. I didn't expect to have this much of a learning experience. Construction / you know, building, more so like restaurant part of it I thought would be the challenge.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't even got to that yet. I never ran a restaurant or even worked in one, so I got to do all that stuff now on top of, you know, learning how to rebuild the whole place, you know. So I was hoping I could run it a little bit, figure out what I liked, you know. Then when I wanted to do this, because this is obviously very expensive, I could have an idea of what would be better. You know, now I'm kind of like winging it. I don't know what would be. You know what I mean? You don't know what works till you do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, if I built this again, I really wish the ice machine wasn't here. I wish it was over there. Well, I can put it over there if I'm replumbing the whole building, but if I don't know where I want to put it, it's like, where do I put it? I got to put, you know, have an RO system. So, I mean, my ice machine, I have like a huge $6,000 badass commercial ice machine with a bin. All the ice that goes through it's reverse osmosis water. So, I mean, it's
really great.
Yeah, the ice is just killer. It's so good because the water is so clean, you know. So when I get this new system that filters the water, then it also filters through the reverse osmosis. It'll be just for drinking tea, coffees, and then my ice machine. But the water is gonna be great. Like, it tastes so. I already tried it. I had it all going before they ruined my building. I had the ice machine going. I had the water. I had everything working. You know, like I was getting ready to set it up till they destroyed it, and then I had to take 10 steps back with remodeling. Now everything's filthy again. I got to redo everything. You know, re-clean everything. I mean, we had the whole place cleaned and ready to rock and roll until the roofers came and destroyed the whole building, you know, with their stupidity. But really was unfortunate.
Getting the right people to work is really important. You know, I know a couple of places.
Yeah, that's the other problem. I haven't got to that part yet. I'm hoping, being this area, a lot of people like doing restaurant stuff, and like Karen's restaurant opened up, if you remember that place over there. It was 2 different locations, and they ran it, and they had a good group of people that came from other places to work for them. Can like get this place put together. I'm hoping I have enough money after because the guys here, we just buy whatever he wants. He wants $5,000 for 2x6s. I gotta pay for them. They show up. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm trying to just keep up with him and what he needs for materials. So I'm like, if I have enough money after that, I can open it. But I have to have enough money to pay people for 6 months of time. You know what I mean? To pay my people. So I'm not going to work for free for me. You know. So I want to make sure I take care of them. But
I think we'll be all right. Which is kind of funky, but I think probably what we ought to do is build this wall here, and then screw a 2x4 to this wall under this edge right here
okay,
to help hold that.
held that shitty beam up.
Yeah, it'll be kind
That's a structural 4x6,
yeah.
2x4, or 6x4. What the fuck that thing
That
is?
wall was under it, but I think the wall was put on long after that was in there, you know.
Right.
I mean,
What is this thing made out of?
it's probably just a bunch of 2x6s nailed together, I suppose, and then the sheetrocked around.
Are they even touching at the top?
Just take this off. I mean,
So I made a 2x4 beam. Does it even touch the top? Is the question.
yeah, that's what.
You know what I mean? I see a gap right there. You think so? I wonder if it even fucking touched all the way up, like everything else he puts for decoration. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I think the
these are fucking dumbasses.
sheetrock ended right there, so I mean, it was clearly the thickness of the wall.
And because it's gonna have put like shit all over that. Jesus.
Well, it's just that corner.
And 35 layers of paint.
Yeah, it's like 40 years of fucking paint.
And
Hammer.
this shit
Give me
is
that.
plastic.
Here, use this with this combination, Kim. So drive it on the side. There you go. These things aren't nail proof. Are they construction rated Skechers like Kim's?
Yeah. 35, they're the same ones.
Well, mine are the old guys. slip on.
So are Eric's.
Mine aren't slip-on. These are slip-on.
Yours are ties?
They're not the cool
Oh.
ones. They don't go on like. In case you could like leave them on the floor, you can step in them. These ones you can't.
Oh.
Yeah, I bought a pair of each and I'm wishing I hadn't. So it might be better if I went to 16 and give you a lot of shit to nail to.
I probably insulate and do like 5/8 on this just because of the
Well,
heat.
that's what, yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, so it's
5/8 this whole
then we'll metal the inside. I'll get metal of some sort, cut sheet
Yeah.
of metal, you know. So that'll be like drywall. Maybe I'll paint it and then steel it.
Yeah, I would just.
That way it's metal backing so you can clean all the grease off, you know, when they have to clean it.
Okay, when do I stop destroying things? That's the question.
Right now, start cleaning, scoop it up.
Well,
That's the option.
I was wondering if we ought to move that beam, and it's got to be there, or we got to build a wall back under it, one or the other. But I was just wondering if it should be built on over to that freezer or what. You know, I'm just throwing shit out. I
Yeah,
don't know.
move it over. It'll give us
I'm
More
just,
room?
I'm just making suggestions that might help her. Well,
Yeah.
we can't. Never mind. Well,
Can't move it?
We can't. 'Cause I bought it. 10
Oh.
footer. It's all I bought for it.
Oh, okay. Well then,
10 foot right to there.
so you can move the beam over to that side.
I'm just wondering if it would help or not.
I don't know. All right, here's the restaurant. To wrap it up for today, I got to run on other stuff to do. I got Kim up there on the roof trying to figure out where the hood vent goes. We can remove that. So see if we get that thing pulled down out of the roof. He's already up there working on it. So I helped him look at the inside. Got the fire thing took it apart. The fire suppression lines off. The cables off. And I'll catch you guys. I got the wall tore down between the hoods and the stove cooking area and the other part. So that's pretty cool. So that should be it's promising. I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.